Hey, salutations, everyone. I'm walking. You know, I just wanted to do a quick video because I want to at least kind of do as much content as possible in between my interviews. I've been enjoying my interviews so much. I don't want to get too comfortable, but it's hard because, like I said, I've been enjoying these interviews. But I just wanted to do some content in between before I get to that. Shout out to Jamel. I really enjoyed our interview last night. It was fun. It was a vibe. So please check it out on my channel. And thank you so much for the support I've been getting. I'm building more of an audience because I do want to do more live videos like I did last night with Jamel. I want to do more live content because I want to engage more people. But, it's kind of hard if I don't have the audience to come through. So please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And when I'm able to do more live content, I'm able to do more engaging with my audience. So yes, so let's see. Today is the 27th. Let's see. I have my next interview coming up on September 6th with TNI. They are the beautiful masterminds behind the intro song that you hear in the beginning of my videos, of my intro. So they're behind that. So I'm going to be interviewing with them Saturday, September 6th. And then on September 9th, I'm going to be interviewing with the AT2. Yeah, so he's coming on my platform. And if you are familiar with AT2, the self-proclaimed godfather of YouTube, you know what he's going to give. You know what he's all about. So make sure you subscribe to his channel as well while you're at it. And so you see what I'm talking about. He's been, in the mess of things, in the thick of it, right? So shout out to him. Thank you. I really appreciate him for taking the time to want to speak with me. So I'm getting these interviews going. It's really great. I just really appreciate the responses I've been getting. I've really been appreciating the conversations that I've been having. It's been, like I said, I've been vibing with so many great people. So I really appreciate that. But I really want to get more into doing more in-between stuff, doing more in-between content. So I'm going to get back into that. I want to do more reaction videos as well. I haven't really been finding much of anything to react to because it's like when you go on social media, it's like the same recycled stories. It's just different people involved. You know what I mean? There's all this mess going on between all the violence that's going on in these fast food restaurants, or there's, this all, the same old celebrity gossip that's recycled, the same recycled stories on like these panel discussions about relationships and the type of subcategories when it comes to relationships. It's like recycle stuff. But I don't mind speaking on certain things and adding my perspective to it. But sometimes, I don't want it to get stale. You know what I mean? So we're looking for something that's more interesting for me to discuss. And if I feel like it's something that I really want to react to, even if it's a clip of something or something that I'm, really, kind of want to grab your attention to, Okay, Carl. All right, Carl. What are you doing? Oh, you let me. Okay, you let me cross. Okay, thank you. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure what you was gonna do. Okay, there we go. All right. So but yeah. So I keep the media. Keeps circulating. They keep talking about this whole Tamar Braxton and Funky Dineva situation. So please pardon the background noise. I'm outside. So when you're outside, you're going to hear a lot of background noise. You're going to hear a lot of, people talking and, loud noises. So pardon that. You're going to hear the cars, the cars on the road. So pardon me on that because I'm walking. I'm outside. So anywho, oh God, the sun is glaring. So I've been hearing a lot about that because I mentioned it briefly about Tamar Braxton, claiming that she had she's getting treated at the hospital because she has some injuries to her woke up in a pool of blood and some other injuries, missing teeth, and a lot of people were on social media dragging Funky Dineva and blaming him for a lot of what Tamar happened, like making it, like accusing him of all kind of stupid stuff. I mean, I don't understand how a lot of people make themselves believe what the words that come out their own mouths. I mean, I understand. Oh well, damn. Oh, excuse me. But I'll tell you, these cars have no mercy. Like, I mean, I tell you, I mean, they have, these drivers don't care about pedestrians at all. But anyway, so they kept blaming Funky Dineva. I don't know whether or not they expected him to protect her in that situation or whatever, but he's basically mentioned that, oh, you know, he don't have anything. What happened? You know, he doesn't have anything. What happened to that lady? I don't know. He kept calling her that lady. I thought that was kind of rude. But anyway, you know, he's basically saying like he wasn't aware of what happened. He had no idea about the incident and what took place. And so I think that Funky Dineva is disappointed, which I would be too, that all of these accusations are being made against him, and B, that Tamar did not get in front of it and made any statement debunking any allegations against him, you know. And so he really took to his platform to put Tamar on blast, which I do understand, because it's so easy for people to to advise others to not respond to this and not, and not talk about that. But you can't tell anyone who and what to respond to. And when you have these allegations put out there, because him being a public figure and having a reputation, he has the right to defend his character. You may not like Funky Dineva because, oh goodness, is somebody getting pulled over?
Like, no.
And so, yeah, somebody getting pulled over. Anywho, it's not me. So he has the right, even though, you know, a lot of people may not care for Funky Dineva because he's not really my cup of tea. You know, he has a lot of different sayings that I like, you know, or he may have, you know, make some valid points on certain things, but I'm not a true follower of Funky Dineva. But he's a big public figure. He has, you know, connections to different celebrities. He's in different spaces that we don't have access to. So I do understand why he felt the need to put something out there. But he also took responsibility, because he even mentioned that if he did not come out and say anything in the beginning, then it wouldn't have had escalated the way, I mean, it didn't want to escalate the way it did. However, that still doesn't take away from the fact that Tamar should have said something, should have made a statement on his behalf. So that's two things could be true at the same time, because he mentioned that at first, when it first came out, when Tamar had originally sent out a message on social media about what happened to her, no name was mentioned. I don't think anyone was accusing him of anything in the beginning at first. So I'm not sure why he decided to speak up. Maybe because because I guess he wanted to get in front of it first, because he was hanging out with her at one point at the club for his birthday. So I guess he wanted to get in front of it. But that's still, like I said again, it doesn't negate the fact that he felt that Tamar should have not allowed this situation to go legs, and he should have spoke up. She should have spoke up and disputed the allegations against him. So, you know, he spoke out, he spoke up, and then Tamar responded and said, you know, no matter what, you know, I still love Funky Dineva, and she, I guess, in her own way, in her own, you know, way, she felt like that was her way of debunking anything, but debunking the rumors about Funky Dineva being involved in this incident. Even though I don't think it was that genuine, but but they was able to mend things because Funky Dineva responded to what Tamar had said to him, and that's all he really wanted. All he wanted was her to just make a statement about it and to clear him. So that's what she did, and he's satisfied now, right? So, I mean, that's basically the gist of what happened there. So I think that's been talked about the most. And I mean, there's a lot going on in politics that I really try not to get into, but I just don't like the fact that it seems like the government programs are being cut. The administration is doing a lot of things that would not be ideal, and so and you wonder why there's a lot of people that are so fixated about moving outside of the country, which is unfortunate. But like I said, I don't want to get more into that. But hopefully, I will have a guest coming up real soon that we're going to discuss that further about the administration and how the government is impacted. So I'm just waiting for some confirmation from that person to see if he's able to come up on my platform. Depending on his availability, we could discuss more about that, because he does political commentary. So I definitely want to have him on. And then once that happens, once I be able to coordinate that and confirm it, you'll know about it. I'll announce it to you. But I just wanted to come on, like I said, I wasn't going to be too long. I wanted to kind of enjoy some of this weather. I just got off work and I just wanted to take a little walk. And, I mean, it's pretty sunny. It's like 81 degrees right now. I wanted to make a couple of stops. And hopefully sooner than later, I'm going to do more commentary. Just kind of like I said, I want to just do more commentary in between. And I want to make sure that I want to kind of spread out these interviews, because I want to make sure that I have as much content as possible. I don't want to kind of make sure I spread them out, not have them crammed up, because I want to make sure that you guys get have the great experience of these guests that come on, And I want to just kind of allow you guys to savor those interviews as much as possible before the next one comes up. And maybe you might want to watch the same interview again and again until the next one comes up. Maybe you want to watch it more than once, because you can do that, YouTube, they allow you the opportunity to interview, watch the same video more than once if it interests you enough. And like I said, make sure you like and comment, because, I mean, I do want to hear some feedback. I mean, I've been getting a little comment here and there, but it's not enough for me. I want to get more. I want to get more feedback and get more added input, right? So that's what I'm, trying to. I'm trying to just kind of continue with that rhythm, try to keep that going. All right. So I'm trying to wait to cross the street, but anywho, let me just cross the street here first, because I'm about to sign off real soon, but I want to cross the street first because, like I said, these drivers are not, they have no mercy on pedestrians, Okay, here we go. All right, anyway. All right, so I thank you so much for tuning in and just paying me some type of attention. And until next time, have a good one.